In August 2025, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy returns to the White House, not alone, but joined by European powerhouses like Macron, Starmer, Merz, Meloni, Stubb, von der Leyen, and NATO's leader. This gathering symbolizes a united front facing an escalating diplomatic and military crisis brought on by Russian aggression. The stakes are at an all-time high after a tense summit in Alaska between President Trump and Putin. There, Putin demanded complete control over Donetsk and Luhansk, while Trump hinted at territorial concessions, provoking anxiety. Meanwhile, Ukraine endures relentless Russian missile and drone strikes, with civilian tolls rising. Zelenskyy condemns these attacks as cynical and enters his meeting in Washington firm in his resolve. Ukraine's land and sovereignty will not be traded for hollow promises. Zelenskyy's key demands rest on three pillars. 1. Concrete, enforceable security guarantees ** a departure from the ineffective promises of the 1994 Budapest Memorandum. Zelenskyy insists on NATO-like guarantees where an attack on Ukraine triggers collective defense. 2. IGOR'S involvement ** acknowledging Europe's role. Zelenskyy demands direct U.S. security assurances, seeking a robust treaty to back Ukraine's defense. 3. Ukraine's place at the table * any peace process must involve Ukraine directly. Zelenskyy rejects the notion of imposed deals without Kiev's active consent, sticking to a principle of nothing about Ukraine without Ukraine. On offer from Trump's camp and international allies are Article 5-style commitments, though detailed frameworks remain vague. A European-led coalition of the willing, potentially offering on-ground support in Ukraine. A trilateral framework involving Europe, the US, and Ukraine for sanctions and deterrence measures. Despite offers, daunting concerns loom. Territorial concessions * with Putin eyeing control, any land trade-off, which Trump seems to consider, is something Zelenskyy deemed unacceptable. Ceasefire versus lasting peace * Zelenskyy warns against transitioning too quickly to peace without guarantees, as past weak agreements collapsed under pressure. Zelenskyy's strategy is underscored by historical lessons, the failed promises of the Budapest Memorandum, repeated violations of ceasefires that invite new attacks, upholding Ukraine's constitutional integrity and public's anti-concession sentiment. A moral duty to protect Ukrainian civilians against ongoing aggression, reinforcing the narrative that Ukraine continues to be a vital ally in broader Euro-Atlantic security. Outcomes of the meeting could take several paths. Enforceable security delivered * if the US and Europe issue undeniable Article 5-style guarantees, they could stabilize the region. Surface-level promises * weak, non-participative deals could embolden Russia while alienating Ukrainians. Pressure for territorial compromise * deviating from Zelenskyy's stance risks a political and moral crisis within Ukraine.